GraphQL is a data fetching specification and a query language for APIs. It is meant to provide a common interface between the client and the server for data fetching and manipulation. From the name GraphQL, you might be tempted to think that GraphQL is related to Graph Database or SQL. In fact, GraphQL has nothing to do with data storage, nor does it have anything to do with graph databases. GraphQL is an effective alternative to REST, as it was created to overcome some of the shortcomings of REST. Unlike REST, GraphQL uses just one endpoint. This in turn reduces network requests by allowing us fetch all the data we need in a single request. Also with REST, it is easy to fetch more than the data we need because each endpoint in a REST API has a fixed data structure which it is meant to return whenever it is hit. So most times, we just make do with the data we need and end up ignoring the rest. REST also makes it easy to underfetch data, hence making us perform additional requests to other endpoints in order to fetch associated data. With GraphQL, that is not the case because GraphQL is a declarative data fetching specification and a query language. We only fetch what we need from the server by constructing our query to only include what we need. When consuming third-party REST APIs, we often see stuff like v1, v2, v3 and the likes, which simply indicates the version of the REST API we are using. This may lead to code redundancy and less manageable code. With GraphQL, there is no need for versioning as we can easily add new fields and types to our GraphQL API without impacting existing queries. Also, we can easily mark fields as duplicated and the fields will be excluded from the response gotten from the server. Like REST, GraphQL can be operated over HTTP, though GraphQL is protocol agnostic. Like I said, GraphQL is just a specification, which means it is not tied to a specific programming language, as there are several implementations of the GraphQL specification in different programming languages, as you can see. Since it was open sourced by Facebook in 2015, many companies including Facebook, GitHub, Pinterest, and many others have been using GraphQL in production.